What's up, guys? It is Steve. This is my second video. I made a video early this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't planning on doing that video, but it's the second video today. This video will be about power outages and why I cannot fucking stand okay, so, yeah, I hate power outages. Don't you hate them? Like, during power outages, like, you know, I'm just gonna tell you why they suck. I hate power outages, you know? Like, first of all, there's no electricity. You have no electricity, so you can't freaking see anything, especially when it's at nighttime. You know, you have no light. You can't see anything. It's dark. And, you know, like, when you're like, yeah, like, you have no electricity, there's no light, you can't see, and if you want to see, you have to put out a candle. You have to light a candle, or something, I meant. You have to light a candle, and let me tell you, those are dangerous. They could start fires and stuff, easily, you know? You can easily knock them over. And another thing is, you have no TV. You have no electricity, you have no TV. You know, if you're bored, you can't watch TV. It's boring, you know? You can't watch TV. You know? You can't watch TV. You can't watch TV, you can't, like, use the computer. I mean, maybe you can use the computer. You can't use the internet because you have to have the internet router in order to go on, and that's a part of the electricity. You can have your computer on, but first of all, the computer won't be charging. It won't charge, and you won't have internet because of the router setting, because there's no power, you know. And you know, you can't listen to the radio. You know, you can't listen to the radio. You can't do anything. You can barely do anything. It's so boring when the power goes out. When power outages are so boring and they suck so bad. I'm gonna tell you something that happened 2 years ago on my birthday. Exactly on my birthday. It was 2011, July 11th, 2011. My birthday, 2011. Had to be the worst one ever for me because of the stupid power outage. You know, let me tell you what happened. You know, it was like, you know, 7 in the morning. I woke up 7 in the morning because, you know, I was excited. I wanted to start my day early that day. It was rain. I remember it was raining really, really, really hard that day, that morning. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the freaking power went out. And it was out, and I remember I was waiting, and I was so hoping it would come on sometime soon that day, like before the day ends. I was hoping and hoping and hoping. But the thing is, you know, it never came back on that day, and it ruined my day. I made a video that day, I uploaded it. How? We had no internet, so it would be impossible to upload it. We went to my dad's. My dad's house had, he had power. So me and my mom went to his house for a little bit that day, and we uploaded that Drunk Elmo video I made that day. You know? And then we went back here. It was boring. It was the worst birthday ever I had. There was no power. There was no freaking TV, no light, no freaking radio. I couldn't use the internet here. God damn, it was terrible. You know? It never came back on that day. Never. And I was so angry. I remember I felt like crying. I cried a little bit. You know? Because this stupid power outage ruined my birthday in 2011. It pissed me off. It made me cry. Power outages, man. Like, all I did that day, I remember, was just me and my mom just sat in the house all day. That's all we did. We sat in the house that day, all day. And I was just sitting on the couch doing nothing. Just like And another thing, you can't even charge your phone. If your phone's out of battery, you can't charge your phone when the power is out and stuff. You know? Like, you can't do anything. And I remember in that same year, and the power did not come back on until the next day. The power was out all day on July 11th, 2011. It did not come back from 7 in the morning that day, and it did not come back on until the next day at noon. You know? Did not even come back on until noon. Like, you know? That angered me. That really pissed me off. Like, why did that have to happen on my birthday that year? Why did it happen? And not just that, but I remember a month before that, there was another time the power went out as well. I remember it was June of 2011. I remember it was nighttime. Not because of the rain. It didn't rain. I remember it was like very, very, very hot outside that night. It was a very hot night. And then all that happened was it was like my mom was in the shower, I was just in the front room watching TV, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the power went out. Like, and then my mom was in the shower. That really sucked for her, because she was in the shower and she couldn't see anything. So she had to get dressed in the dark. Like, that must have been very terrible and scary to be in the shower when the power went out. That's never happened to me. But my mom was in the shower, I was just watching TV. And then the power went out. It was very, very, very dark. But the power did come back on 2 hours later after that. So, that one was because of the heat. You know, we had no power and couldn't watch TV, couldn't go on the internet, nothing. But yeah, power outages fucking suck. They suck. No light, no TV, no freaking internet, no freaking radio, nothing entertaining. Most of the things that entertain people are all with electricity and stuff. And I had to go to my dad's house for a little bit on my birthday in 2011 just to freaking entertain myself, since we had no power. I don't know why his house had power. Every other building I remember that they had power. My building was like the only one who didn't have power, and that really even made me even more pissed. You know? But yeah, power outages suck, guys. It's my rant. Said 2 videos today. It's my second today. So yeah. Comment if you hate power outages. I did this video because, you know, a friend suggested me to do one about this, and that was a good idea, because I actually have a lot to talk about this. So yeah, a few stories. What else? Maybe just one more story. How many minutes are there? Hang on. 3 minutes. Sorry, guys. There was another time when the power went out all day. August of 2006. It was morning time. It was raining so bad it was flooded. Then the power went out. And another day, August 2nd, 2006. A year ago from yesterday. I kept on saying that I'll make a story about that day. You know, not only the power went out that day for a little bit, but that was my mom had to drive home from work when she worked at Cub Food. She had to drive home from work in very bad rain, and she couldn't go the way she usually goes. She had to go a different way. I might tell you that story. I did make a video a long time ago on my first ever YouTube account with that story. You know, the Cubs were playing the Diamondbacks, and the game got delayed. The power went out, and yeah, this is the video. I don't want to tell too many stories, so yeah, this is the video. So any power outage stories for you guys? Write it down, comment, write it down below if you want. Yeah, so next time, it's your boy Steve. See you later.